I'm fixing my hair in the camera.
It's nice to see you guys too. Some people, you know?
Yes. So welcome to our quarantine party.
Yes, welcome guys.
All right. So super excited because I actually was able to have an excuse to get out of my pajamas because, we made network marketing.
Pajamas. There's a party up top, pajamas on the bottom.
No, they're leggings.
Oh.
We made working in your pajamas. Well, quarantine made working in your pajamas cool.
Yep.
So now what we were already doing is now cool.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Cool.
All right. So we want to thank you guys for jumping on. The first thing we really want to mention is the fact that this is for everyone. So this is a really cool training because a lot of times the training will be for new people or it'll be like a leadership type of training. This training is for everyone, whether you're brand new to the company, whether you are saying, hey, I think this is the time for me to kind of relaunch my business, or whether you've been here for a while and you're just looking for, I don't know, whatever.
New tips and tricks.
Yes, because we're going to have some magic fire happening with some of our trainers.
Well, there's something magic happening right now anyway in the movement of this company. So
I like how you moved into that.
Yeah. It's not just, and it's not just CBD right now. It's brought out something that we're going to talk about here in a little bit, our nutritional sprays as well. So we're going to touch on a little bit of everything here tonight. So it's super exciting. I mean, it's going to be pretty lit. So
yeah.
Pay attention. You might want to write some things down because this stuff is going to be super important to launch your business and keep you moving smooth through this whole month, right? So,
all right, well, let's talk some numbers real quick. So, most of you know we are all a part of HempWorks or My Daily Choice or whatever you want to consider yourself, but you're all part of Dream Team as well. Some of you are in other teams that branch off of that, but we're also a part of Rockstar. And so
that is our main organization. That is our main hub. That's like the embassy, basically. You know what I mean? That's where you're going to go when you really need to get some answers. Okay?
Yeah. So they're a lot more organized than I am.
Yep. So somewhat like that. That's how we'll consider the Rockstar. It's the embassy. Okay?
All right. Don't get Travis's head.
Yeah. Don't get super Travis.
We
might have a guest.
We may have a guest.
Okay.
So let's drop some numbers real quick. The company as a whole, last month alone, did just kidding. The company as a whole on April 20th alone, 420, during our BOGO special, did $5 million in sales in one day. Whew. Like, that's insane to me.
That's insane for any company to do.
Let alone during
what's going on,
quarantine, outbreak, crazy pandemic world.
And we're telling these numbers not to brag on the network. Yes.
Like could you imagine selling $5 million of CBD during the zombie apocalypse? Like, that's what we just did.
Basically.
So that is insane to me. And the Rockstar organization did $1.7 million alone last month.
And this is the direct team that you are a part of.
Yes.
Okay. So just this little team alone, 1.7 million.
So we wanted, Chad loves to drop knowledge.
I love facts.
We wanted to mention that because we think that it's very important for you guys to know what you're a part of, and how huge this thing is. Because I'm not going to lie, when this thing started, when this outbreak started, I panicked and hid in the corner. I didn't really hide in the corner, but I felt like I should rock like this.
Yeah, she was definitely rocking.
3 days, I was freaking out. What are we going to do?
As well, I'm sure, as everybody did.
Yeah, because for us, we knew that we still had a job. This is what we do full time. We knew we still had a job, but if everyone was going to be affected as
a whole,
and as hard as they expected, and kind of the scare, how scared we all were, I was concerned that it would eventually affect our business. But I want to tell you guys, I think, and Kristen actually tells this story a lot, which really holds close to my heart too, because when we started in this industry, it was because we had no other option. It was we
were trying to breathe.
The plane was going down, and we needed to put our mask on before we could help somebody else put their mask on.
We couldn't help anybody at that point.
We had to put our fire, our crap is burning down. We had to put our fire out before we could help anybody else put their fire out. And so Kristen tells a story about when they transitioned to HempWorks and how basically there was this massive hurricane that was supposed to crush us, essentially, straight up the middle of Florida.
Bigger than all of Florida.
and we did escape it for the most part, but it was an extremely scary time. And so when I think of their start in this industry, when I think of, or in this business, when I think of our start in this industry, I think of, because people are like, well, you're successful. Well, I wasn't. You know what I mean? We all started from the same place.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, it was this thing right here, like after I kind of got out of my own way, I realized people need this right now more than ever, for the hope, for the dreams. They need the product because they're stuck in the house and maybe things are heightening within them that's just, freaking them out, or, I'm not going to use any medical terms, but maybe there are things happening within them right now that they're like, I am freaking out, I need this product. Or
they realize amongst all of this craziness that it's pretty cool to stay with your family, right?
Yeah.
That you actually like your husband or your wife, right? It's kind of cool, right? Some of them, not everybody feel the same way, I know.
Some people are like, abort,
right?
I'm leaving now.
But I think it really brought back what people are missing. I think people were so busy that they lost track of what's really happening in front of them, what's really happening amongst their homestead, right? So I love that it actually brought a little people, everybody together. Maybe not in the right circumstances that everybody wanted, but
I believe wholeheartedly that when your lifestyle is shaken to the core,
mm-hmm.
it is time for you to make a change.
Whether it be whatever direction, but it's time to do something.
And it was a perfect time to do that for a lot of people. So between the free Enrolly account, like people signing up for the business or upgrading their business for free, between the specials that the companies had, between the pricing that we have on our products anyway,
mm-hmm.
I mean, and the fact that they're amazing, and we won't go into that, but hands down best products ever.
Between the new diet that we're going to talk about here shortly, like it's been blowing up. I don't know if y'all saw it, but we'll tell you shortly.
Well, anyway, all that to say, like right now is the time to
get your butt in gear, really.
Okay, balls to the walls.
Balls to the wall. I like it. Balls to the wall.
Or relaunch yourself, and or get your toe out of the damn water and jump in.
Yep.
Like,
it's time to not be afraid to like rep this industry, whatever the case may be.
This is the worst shirt ever.
It is. This is the worst shirt, but you can put your own spin on your business. That's what I do love. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So
forgot I had this shirt on.
Chad was mentioning the new sprays, and a lot of you are on here because I reached out to you and asked you if you wanted to know more about the spray program that we launched, and maybe utilizing that to help relaunch your business, or maybe utilizing the sprays a little bit more too, because there's so much success happening in our organization, even before the 420 sale.
Yes.
Because of Rockstar, pretty much the sprays are sold out.
Yeah. Because of this organization as a whole.
Yeah. So we wanted to touch base real quick on some of the sprays packages that are put in place, and we want to encourage you to join the Spray Your Way to Summer Slim and Trim Challenge in the group for it. So we want to encourage you to do that. And then there are a couple packages. We'll touch on the packages and then just real quick mention how you can utilize them to grow your business. Well, first of all, how can you utilize these to grow your business? We all have quarantine weight on.
Yeah, I was going to say, first of all, you can just use them. And you basically tell your testimony. That's really what you do. Yeah. These things, if you have not tried a spray, they first of all absorb instantly. I don't know if they're in the drawer, but you basically spray them in your cheek. They're instant nutrition. That's all it is. They're all natural products, instant nutrition. Whether you need to sleep, whether you need some energy, or whether you need to like just shed a few pounds. Yeah. It does not matter. Focus even. I mean, there's so many different things. So
one of the packages is the Slim, Thick, and Chill. So it's going to use your liquid lipo, which is basically your Trim 365. And that has the Garcinia cambogia.
Which is great for curbing the appetite. It's great for making the metabolism high. And it's just a great energy booster. It's going to keep you moving.
And the cool thing about these is you spray them directly into your cheek. So they absorb more absorption, a higher absorption rate, and faster as well. Because they're not going through a vitamin or supplement that has to be broken down through, whether it can be broken or down or not is another whole question.
And it's happening, quickly, like 5 to 10 minutes. So.
And then of course, the Slim, Thick, and Chill. Chill obviously is for your CBD oil. So there's that one, which is amazing. Then you've got just your standard liquid lipo, which is your weight loss using your sprays. And then let's see, your triple threat. So your triple threat is your liquid lipo, energy, and performance. The liquid lipo we already talked about is the 365. The energy gives you high potency vitamin Bs, green coffee and green tea extract, and the performance is the boost energy performance. The acaberry, apparently I can't speak. Raspberry ketones. So it's got a whole bunch of amazing stuff in it that just triple threat that come together that are really going to help you just in your life in general. But they're great packages to promote aside from your CBD oil or in combination.
And they're pretty relatively cheap.
Yes. Amazing pricing on those. And I know, I can't share this with you yet, but I am aware of a new, and this part's already been announced, but I am aware of a new package that's going to be coming out. That's going to be announced very, very soon in regards to the sprays and another package with those combining the HempWorks and the spray line. So I'm super excited about what that's doing for people, how that's working for our customers. And it's just something extra that we can add to bring eyes to our business and our products and help you grow your business.
Because that's essentially what we need to be doing right now, because our business is already considered essential. We've already figured that out. On 420 alone, we sold $5 million worth of stuff. That is essential because these products people residually order month in, month out. That's where all of our incomes come from, is because the people love the products and then they share it. So the sprays are no different. When people start using the sprays and they're so fast, they're so unique. Like you don't ever see somebody just spraying out, liquid lipo type stuff, like, and losing 20 pounds. Like we got so many testimonies that people are showing. I mean, you can go under the page in Rockstar and look at all these testimonies and things. So like, check out these things. Like these are real numbers from
once
people.
We're done, the things that we talk about, I will do like a post recap in Dream Team page. So if you are not a part of that page or part of Rockstar, make sure you reach out to us. By the way, if you don't know, my name is Danielle Lazeski.
And I'm Chad Lazeski. I guess we should have started with that.
For our intros.
Not everybody knows us, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry. We just whatever.
We're used to.
Okay. The last thing that we want to touch on before we throw it over to some of our special guests is the promotions that are being offered right now, the prizes that are being offered, and how to utilize them to just explode your business. And I know Ashley's going to go into this a little bit more, but
just make sure you add yourself to the Rockstar page and to the Dream Team page to make sure you can qualify for a lot of these promotions.
So real quick, the promotion that's happening is the really cool thing about this promotion, and the great thing about how it's going to work to help grow your business is, when we set goals for ourselves, a lot of time it's like, what do I want to do by the end of the year? Or what do I want to do this month? Well, what happens, let's say if we set a monthly goal for ourselves, like I want to sign up 4 customers and 2 affiliates or whatever your goal might be for your business. Okay. So all of a sudden it's the 25th and you're like, oh shoot, I haven't done anything.
I didn't do anything to get there. What am I going to do now?
And then what happens is you work from the 25th through the end of the month, you burn yourself out, and then you stop, and it becomes a vicious cycle. You don't work your business again until the 25th of the next month, and you're like, why is this not working for me? Okay. Well, consistency is very, very important, and we have a special guest that's going to talk about that.
Yep.
But the weekly promotions are amazing, and not only are they weekly promotions, but everyone that does them is guaranteed a prize.
I love that. If you do this small task, you get a prize.
Yep.
And prizes aren't, it's not everything, but it does feel good when something just comes unexpected or expected because you won.
I work for the dumbest prizes ever. Just put it out there. When we were in our
throw
previous
a loofah
business,
and I'll buy it. That's not a loofah. It's a bush. Is that a bush?
Oh my God, put the bush away.
Just saying.
Put my bush away. Okay. Sorry. Squirrel. So just so you guys know, from the 1st through the 10th this month, there is actually 2 prizes to be earned. I hate to say one because you're not like entering to win it. You earn them. So enroll someone, whether it be a customer or a new affiliate, between the 1st and the 10th of the month with at least 40 BV, and you're automatically going to get the prize of the 5 coffees. And then No, what was the other thing they had to do? Order your monthly order, whether it be the 40 BV or the 90 BV, depending on where you're ranked at. But place your monthly order by the 10th of the month, and you will automatically get one of the little coffee mixer things
Yeah.
They're battery operated. They're freaking amazing. But they will help with a challenge that's going to be announced very, very soon. And so will the coffee samples. Will help with a challenge that's going to be announced very, very soon. So
it's a little motorized whisker thing. It's pretty awesome.
yes. And then every single week there's going to be new prizes or new new tasks essentially with prizes that are attached to them. And so I'm freaking excited about that because
awesome.
If you're working towards these goals, like all of these things, when we sat down and talked about these prizes and these tasks or things that you needed to do, activities that you needed to do, literally we talked about, okay, we were in the hot tub forever and this is not where we started. Like we did not start with this thing, but then we were like, well, what if we did this? And what if we played with this? And what if we did this? But actually, I think they should do this first. And so it was really, really cool.
A lot of thought process behind all of this to really get you to where you need to be in your business.
It's really a ladder and a stepping stone. Mm-hmm. So if you are someone that has no idea what they're doing, this will be the ladder and the stepping stone to help you do that. If you are someone that's like, okay, I tried this before, but it didn't work for me, it probably just wasn't the right time in your life. And maybe you're in a different position now where it will make a little bit more sense to you.
Or there's a few things you can tweak that may make that more successful.
Or maybe you've been doing this forever and you just needed a little bit of extra kick in the butt. Like
just a little accountability, right?
So these things are literally a stepping stone to make sure that you get where you need to be by the end of the month. And I encourage you guys, I really, really encourage you guys to think about what your goals are for this month. Like whether it be I want to make $500, or whether it be I want to enroll 5 customers and 5 affiliates, or I don't know, whether it be I just want to make my first sale. Like I encourage you to make these goals and then stick to them because it's very, very important. And when I post all the things from this training on the Dream Team page, I really would love for you guys to post your goals below.
Well, there's a little printout sheet, the Slay Your Way, so they can put all their goals on there. Yes. So we'll print that out. We'll put it there so that way you can print that out, write it down, because you want that stuff. You want to be able to see it in front of you every day, day in, day out. Okay. So
I think that's it for us because we were only supposed to go for 15 minutes and now it's been 20. You know how we roll. So I think that's it for our part. I'm going to throw it over to Jonah. Jonah, you'll have to unmute yourself. And I am super excited for you guys to hear from her because what I want you to understand is all 3 of the people that are going to be training this evening are completely different personalities. They work their businesses differently. But at the end of the day, they are extremely consistent and they are fired up about this business and this industry. And I think that you guys could learn a lot from each of them. So Jonah,
without further ado,
where you are.
I think I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hold on. Let me see if I can pin you to the spotlight video. Okay.
Oh, there I am.
Hello.
Okay. Hi, guys.
I can't hear you very well, but can everybody else?
Can you want me to try headphones?
No, you're good. You're good. It was my computer. I had it on.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Danielle and Chad. I'm really honored to be on this training tonight because I do love this business. My name is Jonna Lamarco. I'm a physical therapist by trade. I've been practicing physical therapy for 35 years, and I ran my own private practice for just over 20 years. So I know what it's like to build a business, the old brick and mortar, really tough business where you take out a loan and you don't take a paycheck and you have to build your reputation and build your trust. So what I did with this business was I worked hard on building relationships and building trust. I wanted people to, when they heard about CBD, I wanted them to think of me. And that's what every business strives to do. You want to build word of mouth. You want to build trust so that if someone says this, they automatically think of you because you're reputable, you're quality, you've given them something. So I try to do that. I'm a big, I don't know, maybe I'm a frustrated teacher. I like to educate people. Every time I had a patient in front of me, I didn't just treat them, I educated them as to what I was doing and why I was doing it. Because I'm the type of person that if you just tell me to do something and don't tell me why, chances are I'm not going to do it. But I think when you educate people and tell them why something is beneficial, it sinks in better and it hits home. So what I do a lot of is I like to go live. Not that I like it. I mean, you're crazy nervous in the beginning. You know, nobody likes to go live, but then after a while, it's just no big deal. You need to just step out of that comfort zone the first couple times. And then next thing you know, your friends are hopping on, they're saying things, and you just feel like you're talking to them. So I like to provide quality. You want to give somebody something. You don't just want to put posts out there that say, you know, buy my stuff. I sell CBD. I sell this, you know. That's salesy. It's going to turn people off. And that's the last thing you want to be is salesy. So I always, you know, try to do something related to, well, with CBD, I do a lot about health and preventative medicine. And it's hard because we have to be compliant. So we can't say disease names and you can't say CBD does this. But what I do is I try and teach them how their body works, or what just common things that we experience, like what stress does to the body, what lack of sleep does to the body. And I educate them on that part. And then I talk about this endocannabinoid system. And you don't have to have a science background. Don't have to be all sciencey like I am. And what I really want everyone to do is just at least get educated a little bit on CBD and what it does, so that when people ask you basic questions, you can answer them, or you know at least how to direct them to get the answers. So I tell them that, you know, it's all about balance in the body. That's how our bodies stay healthy. And CBD does help, interacts with the endocannabinoid system, whose purpose is to balance the body. So at the end of a video, I'll tie in CBD. I won't make the whole thing about CBD. I'll make them feel like I gave them tips. I tell them other things. When I talk about their immune system, I tell them that sleep improves it, that, you know, vitamin C. I give them other things, and then I'll say, and, you know, my favorite supplement, the thing that I love, and I talk about my experience, my family's experience, a customer's experience, and I'll tie that into CBD. And what's happened is I have built a large customer base because of this. So CBD is viral, people hear about it, then they start messaging me, you know, what is this? What does it do? And the other thing I stress a lot is how to find a quality product, and letting them know that what's out there is not regulated and how they have to be very careful. I'm always giving tips on how to find a quality product. Oh, my timer, so I'm going to talk real quick. But the key is that you're building their trust and you're going to follow up with them. You can go buy it off a shelf, but if you come to me, I'm going to tell you how to take it. I'm going to follow up. Following up is huge. You need to find a tool that you write down whatever tracking system you have and follow up with your customers and let them know that they can message you. You want to help them find that sweet spot. You want to help them accomplish what they want to accomplish. And I have gotten so many referrals just by helping my customers, that when someone asks them about CBD, you know, they'll message me and say, oh, my friend so-and-so told me that you know a lot about it, or you know what to look for in a CBD. So building that trust and building the relationship and being a giver, and not always just, you know, putting out there like, help me sell, that kind of thing. But following up, I could do a whole thing on just the follow-up process. I follow up the first week, I follow up immediately. I follow up when I think they should have received it. I follow up a week later, I follow up 2 weeks later, and make sure they're increasing it. So many people don't get the concept of how they're supposed to take it, and they need, you know, they need to hear it a few times, and they need to know that you're there and that you care, because I do genuinely care. That's my profession, that's what I do, and I think that comes across. So be yourself, be real, be sincere, and let them know that you can be trusted and that you're the CBD expert. So that's what I do. That's how I build my customer base is really big.
That's awesome. I love how you mentioned branding. And that also goes into the quality. Like, when you brand yourself and people trust you, they also know that you wouldn't sell them a product that isn't of high quality, that isn't something you would be putting into your own body. And so
Exactly.
when you have, I want people to realize that you have people that have been branding themselves for a really long time. Like their whole life, they've essentially been branding themselves, and they've been networking their whole life. And so I want you to realize that everybody's going to come in here in a different position. Everybody's going to be in a different position when they start their business, when they're working their business. And depending on how you've branded yourself before you jump into this, and you've branded yourself perfectly, you are already in a position, and you are already in a place where you already felt that you needed to be able to help your clients and you wanted to help educate them. So branding came easy to you, and sometimes it doesn't come easy to other people. So I just want you guys to know that we're all coming in different places in our lives, and I truly appreciate, first of all, you jumping on here and joining us and giving us your knowledge. But it was very, very important information that I hope that you guys may not have that same type of background as me. You may not have the same type of background as any of these trainers on here, but figure out how to take these pieces and tidbits that they're teaching you and make it something that would work with your lifestyle and who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Perfect.
Yes, that was perfect. Okay. So now, because we spoke so long, we need to hurry up. Sorry. I am going to throw it over to Ashley Blackwell.
And if you don't know this lady, you know her.
All right.
What's up, guys?
Hey. Hold on. I'm trying to find you so I can pin your video.
That's okay. You don't have to do that part.
It is absolutely
Looking
necessary. Good. All right, girl.
Thank you.
Tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and then just drop your knowledge, girl.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. First of all, Jonna, you did amazing. Like, I do want to say, like, you want to be completely honest and build that rapport with your clients and be trustworthy. I totally agree with all of that. So good job on that. And my name is Ashley Blackwell, and I am a 10K affiliate with the company. And I've been in since the end of 2017, so a little over 2 years. And just a little bit of history of where I come from. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background. She doesn't know how to be quiet. But I basically worked at a hospital and was doing another network marketing company at the same time. Fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know, failed. But I learned a lot from it. And then I decided to do HempWorks full time. And I'm saying all this for a reason. And then I ended up getting another job at a spa that was kind of like a dream of mine, I guess, to cross off my bucket list, which HempWorks allowed me to do. So I say all that because I want to talk about like power hours and income producing activities and things that you can do. By the way, can you guys hear me? I'm assuming yes. Okay. I see the nod ahead. Okay. So I wanted to touch point on, I know what it's like on both sides of the fence. I know what it's like to work full time and do this business. I also know what it's like to stay at home and do this business. So I can definitely give you great outlooks on that. I really want to hit more of like the people that work full time, because that is more of a typical thing that's going to happen in this business. And I want you guys to know you do not have to work 8 hours a day on this. You can do 15-minute blitzes like throughout the day. Like if you have a break at work, you can, do it then, a lunch break, a little bit before dinner, maybe some after dinner. A lot of times in this company, a lot of our business is done in the evenings because guess what? That's when people are home, because guess what? They work full time. So you want to be available then, especially to talk to your customers. I'm trying to be really quick with this because I know we're running on time. But power hours, if you can do those and you have a full hour to do that, it's basically where you're sitting in front of a computer or on your phone or whatnot, and you're not just scroll trolling. Don't just scroll troll and you can do that for moments at a time to build the rapport and trust with your customers, but you want to do income producing activities. Some of those that I suggest, like adding new people to your network every single day, messaging the people that you've already added every single day, like and comment on some of their things. Don't just be like, hey, like you want to say something that they're going to remember, or that really means something, not just something fake or just something that anyone would say to put out there. Like, make yourself known to them that, hey, I'm here and I'm your friend, like sincerely. I've got my notes here. Also, and there is actually, I think, a form that I did, I want to say in Dream Team, or like a list of income producing activities that are in the files. So I'll skip that and you guys can reference that. And also to-do lists. So make sure that you're putting on your to-do list. You know, some of us call it a 6 list. You can do whatever you want, make a business one, make a personal one, do them together. It doesn't matter. But make a list. If you don't get them all done that day, that's fine. Just move it to the next day. Eventually you will hit that goal, but the whole point is to keep moving and stay accountable with yourself. Okay, and I think, and self-development. So I would put that on your 6 list or your to-do list every single day. 10 to 15 minutes of something that sets your back end on fire. Something that gets you going every single day. I don't care what it is. Whatever you like, a podcast, a book, a devotional, whatever you want. Do something for 10 to 15 minutes a day to get your mind right, and preferably in the morning. Just get your head right before you start going. And the last thing that I want to talk about is, like, when you do your income producing activities, I want you to know that you sometimes will not get a response. You are not always going to get a yes. So expect the no's. But I say all that because people are watching you every move you make. They are looking at everything you do. And a perfect example is what happened to me today. And I'm really excited, actually, because I just signed my Aunt Becky as an affiliate. Backstory real quick. She sold Zillis or Xyla, whatever, I don't even care, whatever it's called. She used to sell that. And I don't know what changed. I never asked her. I never talked to her about her CBD. She never brought it up at we did family events. Apparently she has watched everything that I've done though for 2 years. This is my aunt, y'all, and messaged me today, said, what's your business about? Which she kind of knew, because, at family events, you kind of sneak it in there a little bit. You got to. And so I sent her the free tour. She took the free tour. She watched the videos. Within 15 minutes, she had signed up as a director, bought a director pack, and blew my mind. Didn't even message me back and say, yeah, this is what I want to do. She just did it. And so then I looked at my email and I was like, holy crap, she did it. Guys, this is my own aunt 2 years from when I started. So you just don't know when it's going to happen or when it's going to start. So just keep going and always just make it known what you're doing and just be consistent. Because if I wasn't consistent and I didn't talk about it, it wouldn't have enticed her and she wouldn't have talked to me about it. And now she's with us. And so I'm really excited to have her. But that is all I have for you guys. So if you, again, like Danielle said, if you guys feel like you connect with me or you have a good story or, whatever with me, feel free to contact me at any point in time. And I am totally willing to help you guys out, do anything. And if I don't know, Danielle will know, or we'll figure it out one way or another. But thank you for giving me this time to talk.
I love that.
Thank you for chatting with us.
Yes, so we got some great things going on so far. So already we've basically learned that you got to have a strong why, and we should be starting strong from this business. And then, trust is a big thing. So if we don't have trust, we need to build trust, right? And then also staying consistent. Like, these are the building blocks of a successful business, no matter what business you run. So
I love the fact that, Ashley has been in both predicaments, I guess you'd say. She's worked at this thing full time. Mm-hmm. She's worked at this thing while she's working another business. And, we're all in different positions in our life. Some of us have kids, some of us don't. Some of us have grown kids.
Some of us work full time.
Some of us don't
work part time. We're all over the place, all of us. So we all have to run things differently and take tips and tricks from all these individuals, like everybody on this team. So I love this.
Thank
I
you
hope
so much,
you're
Ashley.
writing this stuff down. We got another couple coming that you're going to write some, you're going to want to write some of this stuff down.
Yes. Thank you, Ashley. I don't
Yes,
really even think I
thank you,
need to add
Ashley.
anything to what
Yeah,
you said because
it
it
was
was just
perfect.
perfect. I know that it was limited on time, but we'll actually also share, as I said, I don't have anything to say, and then I start talking. We'll also share that information that Ashley was talking about with like the helps with scripts and things. And we are not robots. We are not saying that you copy paste, but we're saying
Guidelines.
take like, here's what we would say, make it you and use it, because
Put your own twang on it.
like it was already said, like we want people to trust us. We want people to believe in us. And if we're literally, I know in my previous business, one time I was copying and pasting something and I sent somebody the wrong name in the message. I'm like, oh, oops, about that. I know
Don't
you're
be
not
robots.
I know your
Do
name's not
do
Amy.
it.
I know you're Megan. My bad. You know, I didn't know any better. So
Dang, typo.
that's what these things, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to send this to you. That's what these things are about, is just finding people that you connect with, finding different things and ways that you can utilize what's being said to work within what's working for you. So without further ado, okay, this next couple, I just need to let y'all know.
Here's somebody with some fire, some passion, a reason to come into this business with a bang. And they've been doing it ever since they've been involved.
Where'd it go?
I just saw
Okay,
it.
there's okay. So
Can't wait to introduce
April and Corey. Okay, they just won the $500, one of the $500 stimulus checks from Rockstar.
Which was a promotion, which you need to be added. If you're
So
not.
$500. They also just ranked up to 5K affiliate. So
Which is a huge accomplishment in this business.
yes,
The building blocks to where everybody wants to be.
yes. So without further ado, April and Corey, y'all, please take it away
You
and
got
drop some knowledge on us. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Spotlight you.
Hi guys.
Hey. It's not spotlighting.
Hold on.
Hey, thank you so much for having us on. Yeah, we have been just so blessed with this business since we came on. I mean, thank you to you guys, Danielle and Chad, for the bottle roundup, because we won a bottle there. And then the other day we were actually driving when I found out that we had won the 500 stimulus with Kristen and Travis, and I screamed in the car. Thank goodness I didn't make this guy wreck while I was doing it. But we're both full-time educators, and my husband also runs a softball and baseball academy in the evenings and one day on the weekend. And we have 3 kids. I was actually 8 months pregnant when we joined this business at the very end of August. So long story short, if we can do it, guys, so can you, because it is a little bit chaotic around here. Let's just say that. But we actually started looking at CBD for our dog. We have an aging pup, and that's what got us to start looking into it. But when we talk about consistency and the things we've been doing, we make sure we post every single day. Both of us post. We try to post both family things and business things so people are seeing it and staying consistent that way. We also really try to get involved with a lot of events. That was something we were doing when we could, and really, really enjoyed that. And I mean, it was a whole slew of different sort of events: indoor yard sales, farmers markets, craft fairs. We were looking at everything. But just talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Because as it was already said before, people are watching. They're watching, and then all of a sudden you get this message and you're like, oh, this person never liked, they never commented, nothing. But now they're like interested. And what we do is we really try to divide and conquer and use the resources that are there. And you don't have to know everything from the get-go. That's what we try to tell new people coming in. You don't have to be the expert. Get started. You don't have to know the comp plan, back and forth. You need to know 2 things. You need to understand Jumpstart and Global Bonus. Everything else, you can watch some of the videos in Rockstar and figure it out along the way. So when we divide and conquer, I deal more with new affiliates and kind of telling them that, having them watch the video from Rockstar about launching the business, talking about those 2 things, and just really communicating with them. And then Corey takes over with the new customers.
My turn, huh?
Your turn.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Chad, you got some support tonight for the guy team. How about that, huh? We're a little outnumbered, but we got some support. So April was talking about what we normally do. Our goal this year was to do 2 events a month minimum. And of course, as soon as March hit, that got thrown a complete curveball. So me being a sports guy who runs a softball baseball academy, I coach high school softball. We threw an audible for you football fans. We had to call an audible, and basically what we did was 3 things. First and foremost, I probably doubled, if not tripled, the number of people I contacted on a daily basis. And it's even since the momentum of the 420 sale, it's going up even more than that. It's just kind of fired us up even more. The second thing is we actually did a couple of the opportunity presentations that the company put out on our back office within the app. We did a couple of those on our own for all our new affiliates. And I feel like that got the information out there, but it also got us more comfortable with presenting the information to other people. And the third thing, which we brainstormed, actually I brainstormed it while I was out for a run one day. I came home, I'm like, April, we should do this. A month and a half ago when all the crap hit the fan, we started doing a nightly news broadcast. And we called it Hungry Neck Nightly News, which is kind of where we're from. We're back here in the neck, in the middle of nowhere on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. But we started doing this nightly news broadcast, and we would do good news, hope. We would talk about important things going on, but we'd also put in little advertisements for our business, different products and things like that. And it's actually evolved into Monday nights. We do trivia night now. We've got a ton of people coming on for that. Thursday nights is kids night. Our 8 and 10-year-old run the broadcast by themselves. So that's how we evolved. And I feel like with any business, no matter what industry you're in, you have to evolve with the times. You have to adapt and get better. And I feel like from our experiences so far, network marketing is it's even more important to consistently adapt and evolve with the times to promote your products and your business. So that's kind of where we're at and what we've done so far. I do have a question though. How come your cup is green, Danielle?
I'm not a basic white girl. I had to go green.
Hey, so
it is water in here, by the way.
So what I love that what you guys said. So what I basically heard is, first of all, action creates results. Like you guys are busy, but you still are pounding everything you can do to change, lives, to change other people's lives. It's not about being selfish. It's about, sharing is caring, basically.
And as
And your families being involved. I love what you said about that. That's creating like little mini dreamers from the beginning, because sometimes I think people steal kids' dreams. Like we don't do it purposely, but I feel like dreams are stolen from us sometimes.
Yeah.
And to encourage our younger generation to rise, to own, to be a YouTuber, if you want to be a YouTuber, like whatever it is, because they love that stuff, like encourage them to be a part of this. Like I love it.
And to be completely honest with y'all, when I was trying to figure out like who can we have join this training, the reason why it wasn't even the fact that you guys had just won the 500. It wasn't the fact that you guys had just promoted to 5K. The reason why we asked you to be on here, or the reason why I was like, okay, April and Corey, was literally because of your nightly news broadcast. I thought that was freaking amazing. And I love it, and I'm jealous of it.
I thought it was for me, so Chad would have a friend.
That too. And we're gonna get you on more things, Corey and April, because you guys are amazing. You're great to listen to. You're easy on the ears.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for jumping on with us.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Yes, thank you guys.
All right, hold on. Let me get it back. Okay.
Woo, there's a lot of great information, and bear with us because we're almost done. We're almost complete.
Almost.
We have another.
But nothing would be complete without.
Yes, nothing would be complete without this special guest. Okay? So if you don't know this person, you need to, because this person is the top income earner of the whole company. Not this team, the whole company, guys. HempWorks, my daily choice.
Yes.
Okay? So without further ado.
And he will bring down our
he will bring down the house. So,
right. So let me bring you on. Hey, Travis.
And he is in an awesome house.
What's up?
Hey,
man. This team. right? This team, fire. It's funny because Danielle messaged me today and she was like, hey, you're on. And I was like, I am. And she was like, yeah, I already talked to Kristen. They pimped me out. They pimped me out. I didn't know it was coming. I just heard it through the grapevine that it was happening. Danielle's like, I don't even want to know the kind of favor I'm going to owe you. I was like, it's bad when it's me. It's bad when it's me. But, you know, the honest truth is I am excited and happy to be here because I'm looking at the numbers and I'm seeing what this team did. And y'all should be super proud of yourselves. Pat yourselves on the back. Y'all did incredible. Like, I'm looking at the numbers, and I don't know if y'all know this or not, but damn. But damn. Y'all did more volume as this team than a lot of 250K teams did in the entire company. Like, take that in for a second and be like, wow, 420 sale, y'all did double the volume of some of the 250K teams in the entire company. Y'all crushed it. Y'all, like, went all the way. Like, when she said balls to the wall, no, it was from the window to the wall. That's like, y'all went crazy. I am so, so proud of y'all. Like, insane. And y'all got massive momentum. Y'all have massive, massive momentum. This is like the right time to do it. Danielle asked me to talk a little bit about some tips for you guys. And I don't even know if I can add to it with what y'all did. I feel like I should just be like, hey, pretend it's 420 every day and y'all are going to win. That's all I'm saying. Like, keep it that simple. You know what? Maybe we'll go with that. Let's make that my tip. Keep it simple. Let's go there. Like, that should be where your focus is keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it as easy as possible. Like, when somebody comes in and they're excited, give them a little bit of the information they need, but let them freaking run. Let them run out the gate. Let them be on fire. Let them be passionate. Because here's what I can tell you. I can tell you that you will get customers with all the information. You will get affiliates with all the passion. You will get affiliates with all the passion and the simplicity of it. If you guys give them a little bit of information, remember, everybody that you're talking to is a potential. It's a potential affiliate in your business, or it's a potential customer. If you want customers, you can go information driven. You can be all to the point. You can give them everything they could possibly need. But remember, if you want them to be an affiliate, they might be like, wow, that's too much for me to remember. I could never do that. So if you want to create massive multiplication in your organization, keep it simple. Keep it sweet. Keep it to where anybody like me, a complete moron, could do it. Like, seriously, like, guys, I'm not super smart. I'm not a doctor. I never thought I'd be in network marketing. Chad tried multiple times to get me. I told him no. I felt terrible later. And then after I helped him make money and he became wealthy, I'm like, I paid it back, right? Did I pay it back? A little bit, just a little. We're still working on it. We're going to get you there. But the point is like, I wasn't the one everybody went after. I understood landscaping and I understood how to to run a business. And people found when I said network marketing would work, they trusted my opinion. So take some time to build those relationships for people to trust your opinion. Like, when you get out there and maybe you're brand new at it, like, and maybe they haven't seen you run a business before, or maybe they don't know you well enough to know you were great at running a business, or it's just going to take time for them to get to know you. Like, really give them the opportunity to get to know that they can trust you to go along the journey with you. That's huge. A lot of times what we do is we hold ourselves at such a high standard of I can't fail. And what you look at as if that person doesn't sign up, you failed. And that's not true. The only way you failed is if you didn't give them the opportunity. If you didn't give them the chance, that's when you failed. So take this time to realize, like, how many of you got a sale during 420? If you did, kind of like put your hand up so I can see you, or comment if you got your screen off. Good night. Okay, so every single screen I saw that was on, their hand was up. So that's fire. If you did it once, trust me, you can do it again. If you did it one time, you can do it again. Danielle talked about the promotion we're doing this month for the team, and it's like everything is about doing the simple little steps. When we were in the hot tub with Chad and Danielle, Chad, rabbit trail. Just so y'all know, keeping Chad ingrained in an idea can be difficult at moments. Like, keeping him on task. And the worst part is when we're together, it's even worse. I really don't know how Kristen and Danielle can do it. Like, I'm surprised they didn't make us leave the hot tub and go inside, because we were like, we get going and rabbit trails happen. And it's more like we're the dog that doesn't stop running. We will run ourselves to death. And they're behind us with the gun being like, hey, look, the rabbit, we shot it miles back and y'all still chasing another one. So bringing us back to get to this point to where the promotion could be for everybody was difficult because we had so many ideas. But I feel like we found the perfect one because it was the most simple one we came up with the entire night. And I think that that's how you win, is by keeping it simple. And, congratulations for you, like, going 5K, guys. That's a huge, huge deal. If y'all don't know, like, how hard the struggle is, how many of you have, like, 1,000 BV or more in your team organization? Is it most of you? Most of you on this? Because I think a lot of you are running, or you're getting close to it. You're halfway there. Maybe you're at 500, or maybe you just started and you got one person. I will tell you some information y'all might not know. If you signed up one affiliate and got BV last month, that is better than 99% of affiliates in any network marketing company. If you want to be in the top 99.7% of network marketing, you get to 5K. So there is a big, big difference between like 99% and 99.7%. It's like, you're like, oh, wait, it's that close together? Yeah, because most people can't get one, and then they definitely can't get to 5K. So what these people have done, what you have done as a team, is just phenomenal. How do you take it to the next level? How do you take it to the next place? So we have weekly events on Thursday nights that you can tap in, and leaders are helping you get the sale. So if you're scared to talk to people, great, they're going to do it for you. But the best part about it is, even if you're not scared, even if you're the most amazing person in the world, the person that got sold that you brought in to watch it knows that there's a place that they can get help. Maybe they're scared to speak. So you're giving them an opportunity, not for yourself, but for them. And that's what we have to realize, is you created opportunities for other people that don't have your gifts and talents. Now, that doesn't mean you don't get on the phone with them. It doesn't mean you don't get on the phone with your leader and maybe do a 3-way call with them, but you want them to know that there's a place of safety, a place that they can come in and lock arms to find success. So always let them know that that's available. Get people on that online party, and then get them to shared information. So if you made a video that explains the compensation plan, or a video that like is from Danielle and Chad, or a video from Rockstar, or a video from another leader, or whatever it is, share that information. Right now is the perfect time to run with your momentum. Like, I'm looking at the numbers even the first few days, and it's insane crazy. It's the highest numbers I've seen in the first few days in like 6 months. It's insane. Josh actually sent me a message. This is supposed to be a secret, but I'm going to tell y'all, so just don't share this. He sent us our check and then 4 of the people in our team. And he was like, look at the numbers from last month, how much they made comparative to this month that just passed. Some people got 50%, or they doubled their income. There was a girl on our team that quadrupled her income last month from the month before. She went from $2,400 to $8,900 in 1 month. So if you're sitting there saying to me, like, I'm not where I want to be, it could be a month's difference. It could be 1 month's different change, or one person you sign up coming into your organization that could change everything for you. One person could do that for you. One person can take you from a $200 paycheck to a $2,000 paycheck. Now, I don't know if that like strikes anything with any of you, but for me, that's exciting. It's powerful. Kristen and I doubled our paycheck. And I was like, I could not believe it. Like, I knew the numbers were good, but I didn't know they were that good. I was like, wow, this is insane. So I don't want you guys to take your foot off the gas. How many of you grew up on the Eastern Shore? Maryland, Delaware? Like, a lot of you? I'm seeing a lot of hands. I grew up on the Maryland, like, in there. If y'all don't know, I was a little bit country. Me and Chad used to get in a lot of trouble. Chad and I got in a lot of trouble. And it was a lot of different things. And one of the things was we would get stuck in the field a lot in the trucks. Because we would, like, it would rain, and the farm was like, oh, that is just a good-looking field to go out and go mud hopping in. That's all I'm saying. It looks so fun. And one time it was my mom's brand new truck. And we were like, this is going to be good. This no problem. It's 4-wheel drive. No. Because what had happened was we decided we were going to go off the road, and we go off and we're cruising around, and I'm like, and we stop, we start looking, and we're like, what's that? And I took my foot off the gas. I took my foot off the gas, and we lost momentum, and then we lost traction, and then we were stuck up to our ass, and it was not good, and my mom was not happy. So, and look, the very first thing that we hear when they come with the tractor to pull us out is, why did you slow down? Why did you take your foot off the gas? Why didn't you keep going? And that's what your business is right now. Right now, you have an opportunity, because it doesn't mean that you're on the road, because the road is never going to be paved for you guys. This is network marketing. The road is never paved. It is always a dirt road that you're on. And it's your choice whether you're going to keep the momentum going and keep your foot on the gas and keep that acceleration going, or it's your choice whether you're going to take your foot off your gas and you're going to get looking around and something is going to go outside of that peripheral. And you're going to notice something and you're going to be like, and you're going to have shiny object syndrome. And you're going to take your eye off the prize, and you're not going to pay attention because you're going to think something's better over there, and you're going to miss the moment. You're going to miss the moment because you're going to do like Chad and I did. You're going to be like, what's that pretty thing? And then you're going to get stuck, and you're going to lose momentum. It was Danielle. That's what we were looking at. You're going to lose that momentum. You're going to lose that pace, and you're going to get stuck, and you're going to have a hard time getting traction to get moving again. And we got out of the truck, and we chased Danielle for a little bit. But it wasn't what we wanted at the moment. I'm just kidding. I'll just play it. No, but the truth is like you will get out and you can walk and you can go to the direction you want to be, but you've lost the whole momentum of your vehicle that you were in. And I don't want to see that happen for you guys. Not in this magical time. Not in this magical moment. So no matter what you're looking at going around you, no matter what shiny object comes up, stay focused, stay on track, and keep running. Keep doing the things. If you keep your foot on the gas, I promise you, your car might not go the same speed as a Chad and Danielle, or as, the 5K April. Like, come on, like, sometimes you don't have that kind of momentum. You're not in the same car. You might not be in a Mustang convertible GT that Chad wants, or I guess he wants a Corvette right now. But either way, like, it's Corvette, right? Okay, so you might not be in the Corvette that Chad wants, but I guarantee you, your VW Bug will get there one day, and it will be worth it. So don't look at what everybody else is driving. Just know that your vehicle still runs, and your vehicle's got gas in it, and your vehicle will get you there. And it might be a 4-wheel drive truck like I drive, and it might be slow as hell, but it will get there as long as I don't lose traction. So I'm proud of you guys. Chad and Danielle, thank you guys for having me on here. Thanks for letting me speak some life into your team. I really appreciate it, and I am super, super humbled and proud for you guys to be part of our family. Get on the Rockstar page if you guys need anything. Use your team pages across the board. They have, I've been in Chad and Danielle's page, incredible information. Make sure you guys are tapped in. Make sure when they do trainings like this, you get your teams on as many people as possible, because the more people that you guys have in this, the more people you have that are like locking arms with you, the farther you're going to go and the faster you're going to get there. So thanks again, guys.
Thank you so much
Yes.
for jumping on. Thank you guys all for being here. Have a blessed, it is Sunday, right? Have a blessed Sunday night, guys. See ya.
See you guys.